So the 2025 Rugby League World Cup is no longer being hosted in France. So the question now is who should get it? First of all, the obvious answer is probably Australia. I believe they are kind of the front runners at this moment in time to take control of the World Cup for 2025, with question marks over whether New Zealand actually want to get involved with it and have some games as well. England is also another option because there are certain security protocols that would probably be in place from last year that we could just rehash, take what we learned from last year's World Cup and just apply it to the next one. So they are the two main options, but I do clearly see Australia as the front runners. However, there is a way that I'd like to maybe try something a little bit different. So here it is. So I was thinking, why not have different stages of the World Cup hosted in different nations? But then the question is, which nations? So for example, Group A could be exclusively hosted in Papua New Guinea, Group B in Fiji, Group C in Tonga, Group D, Samoa. So now you might be wondering, which stadiums are they going to be played at? Great question. First of all, Papua New Guinea has the Sir John Guise Stadium, 15,000 capacity. Fiji has the HFC Bank Stadium, also 15,000 capacity. Tonga has the, and bear with me on the pronunciation of this one, the Teufaiva Sports Stadium, 10,000 capacity. And Samoa has Apia Park, 12,000 capacity. Really good capacity sizes. And the main focus of this is letting the people of those nations be able to easily and accessibly witness Rugby League World Cup games live. There's plenty of test matches that they would have seen, and Tongan fans especially, they travel. My God, do they travel. But to be able to not have to go out of their way so much to see their, I don't know, let's call them heroes, play live would be, I think would be great. So let Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Tonga and Samoa each hold a group. So that brings me on to knockout stages. Who do I think should take control of that? Now I've already mentioned them and they're a little bit on the fence, but I think it would be nice to see knockout stages played in New Zealand. Also keeping up with the theme of, I guess, sharing and expanding, hosting each 3 knockout stages in 3 different cities in New Zealand would be a pretty cool idea. So starting with the quarterfinals, there'll need to be 4 matches played for each of the quarterfinal matches, and I think a good idea would be to host it at the Orangetheory Stadium in Christchurch. Now, if you take the local airport, it's an 18-minute drive to the stadium, and there are plenty of hotels nearby. It's a convenient location to get to, and it's an 18,000 capacity stadium. I think it'd be a really good option for the quarterfinals. Next up, we have the semi-finals. So I think we do need to change cities, which we will do, which is now Wellington, and a bigger stadium, which would be the Sky Stadium, 34,500 capacity. Only 2 matches need to be played there. They could both be played on the same day, or one on a Saturday, one on a Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, whichever combination you want. But then we move to the final. Some of you are probably already clocked on to where I'm thinking that the final should be, because we're going to go even further north again to Auckland, and we find ourselves at Eden Park with a 16-minute drive away from the airport, easy to get to, 50,000 capacity stadium. That's your World Cup in 2025. So, to recap, Group A matches would be played in Papua New Guinea at the Sir John Guise Stadium, 15,000 capacity. Group B matches would be played at the HFC Bank Stadium in Fiji, 15,000 capacity. Group C matches would be played at the Teufaiva Stadium in Tonga, 10,000 capacity. And Group D matches would be played at Apia Park in Samoa, 12,000 capacity. Then we shift over to New Zealand, where the quarterfinal matches will be played at Orangetheory Stadium with an 18,000 capacity, only an 18-minute drive from the airport to the stadium. Then we move to the semi-finals at the Sky Stadium in Wellington, 34,500 capacity, only a 20-minute drive from the airport. And then the finals, Eden Park, 50,000 capacity in Auckland, 16-minute drive from the airport. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any thoughts on where you think the World Cup should be hosted in 2025, let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree with what I put forward? Do you think England should maybe have another go and try again, learn from its mistakes? Do you think Australia should just do it because they'll probably be best equipped on short notice? Or do you think it should be somewhere else? Let another nation have a go. Let me know in the comments down below. But if you want to check out some other recent content, you can click a video link right here. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.